Two winners. It's the VIP Gold Bonanza. Purchase a VIP Gold membership between now and May 31st, and you and another winner will have the opportunity to spin the wheel of cash to win up to $5,000. Good luck. See you soon. To enter, go to AmericanDreamTrading.com.
Calling all traders, calling all traders. Report to American Dream Trading. Calling all traders. Report to American Dream Trading.
Let's have an amazing day and nobody go rogue. Love your faces. All right, SPY getting a nice pop. Why? Because it dipped in the pre-market leading to the bell, which is opposite of driving up to the bell and then pulling back on the sell back. Congratulations, everybody. Yesterday, I believe we had another $1 million day here at American Dream Trading and profits for our members. Appreciate it. Nice job, everybody. And no, it wasn't off AMC and GME. We do this every single day. Speaking of VIP, any VIP members make money this morning before the market even opened inside of our VIP early room? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I didn't.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You guys are interested in joining us, make sure you head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Head on over. We'd love to see you over here. We'd love to start working with you. Make it rain, baby. Let's make it rain. Here we go. We're building the house of profits. Make it rain, baby. Let's make it rain.
Join American Dream Trading's live trading weekdays, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. Welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat and watch party. Hold on one quick second here. I know I'm a little on the half. I've been addicted to creating content. Okay. And before I knew it, I looked up, it was 4 o'clock. So you can see what I've been doing. Constant, it's just been constant. You know, I just, every time I'm done one, that's a good idea. I'm on to another one. But welcome to American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket. You can't work too much. This is Steve No Sleep, okay? You can't work too much in this organization. You cannot. Everything is to make sure this organization gets propelled forward. People see that we're here. People want to come join because it looks like a fun place to be in. Coach looks like damn, that guy is on point. Listen to what he's saying. Look how fired up he is. I want everybody to see that about Coach. So I try to capture that in these videos. You know what I mean? I try to get some of the moments, some of the nuggets, you know what I mean? And let everybody see that because a lot of people go to his social media. So I want them to see that version of Coach that we all know and love and why we all joined. So sorry if I ran a little late, but damn it, I'm going to make sure that happens. Okay. We need to get American Dream Trading out there. We need to get Coach out there. He's infectious and we want quality people in this group. And that's what he's going to bring in. So I stay and I burn the midnight oil and I'm editing my ass off and I'm going to continue to do that. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the videos. Little tidbits, you know what I mean? I am working on a video for Matt, who bought a Tesla today because of the success he has found in American Dream Trading. The bell for Matt. What the hell's going on there? All right, Matt, I'm happy for you, brother. Hopefully you can buy 2 or 3 of them. And welcome everybody who is down there in the chat. I see you filing in. Nobody in the backstage just yet, so let me go ahead and say some of the particulars. This is the Aftermarket live chat and watch party. Man, wait till you guys see the new intro I'm working on for the show. You're going to freak out. I made a song for it that was inspired by the one that Coach has been playing for us in the morning. So that's another reason I was on GarageBand playing around. And yeah, it's kind of high-techy a little bit, but it's all good. Hopefully you guys will like it. If you don't like it, at least I like it. But But welcome. This is a stream that has been created by traders for traders to just kick back, relax, and talk about our day trading in the stock market. Ted and Hamilton and those guys are over there going over stocks and talking about the ins and out of the company's financials and things like that. Well, I want to talk about the ins and outs of your financials, okay? Because I know there are more people in this group like me than let on. Now, thank God I have pulled myself from this abyss. But though we got somebody in the backstage. Okay, I see you. Give me 2 seconds. The abyss, right? It's crazy. We don't need to be doing this, guys. Trading with bill money is a kiss of death for your account and for your personal life. You do not want to do this. It puts you in a mindset that does not allow you to take full advantage of coach's rules, of what coach teaches us to do. Would you agree with that, F2K6? F2K6. You hear me, bro?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I sure
All
can.
right. Yes, I agree with you.
Yeah, man. You can't be trading with bill money. You have to set a small amount of money aside if you've never traded before. And if you're determined not to do paper trading, which you should be doing, that is part of coach's rules. Don't use real money. Make sure you are paper trading when you first start. However, there's going to be some people who are going to go rogue and say, to hell with that paper trading. You don't get the right fills. I don't like it. I want to use real money. Well, if you have to do that, if you feel so inclined, at least don't use your bill money. And I can say this because I am one of those idiots, and yes, we're idiots, who did that. And not to be derogatory, I know why you did it. Because your back's against the wall, and this you see as a way to earn some extra cash. I get it. If there's no other outlet coming in that is providing that for you, hey, you just learned some cool shit. Let's put it to the test. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I lose my ass. Well, see, here's the thing. And my wife made a very good point. She said, well, when we had the bill money, we had it. Why would you trade it? So don't put yourself in a position because you feel like your back is so far against the wall that you have to trade. There are other ways, okay? Don't put trading on the back burner. No, there's a way to do it. You do it with a small amount of money that you can afford to lose. Money that you would have, say, ordered DoorDash with, or bought a couple of coffees for the week. Set that aside, put it in Webull, and use it for trading. Some of you probably want to quit smoking, right? Well, that's a good way to do it. The money you would have spent on those packs of cigarettes last week, or this upcoming week, shall we say, put that money aside and use it as a way to quit smoking. This may sound far-fetched, but use that as a way. If you want to trade, put the money aside and use that. Ralph offered that suggestion a long time ago, and that's what I've been doing. I've been putting pennies over in Webull as I get extra cash, which is pretty much never. But when I do get a couple extra dollars, I will put it over there so that I can use that for some of the stuff that they trade in the morning. Nate and Mark McSee have an amazing chemistry, and they teach us so much in the morning based off of coach's rules. So we're being steered in the right direction. But guys, please don't do this. Don't use bill money. I'm here to tell you it's not the way to go. It just puts you further and further in the hole. I'm digging myself out of a $5,000 deficit, which I have not even begun to touch the surface because of trading bill money. So please, like Coach says, learn from his mistakes. That's why he came up with all of these rules and guidelines, because he did the dumb shit, guys. And unfortunately, I'm one of those people. I'm a leader, man. I know. I have my own business, and I did, my own thing for 12 years before I even came to this group. So I tend to be a person who does not necessarily follow. I like to lead, but a good leader also is a good follower. And I recognize when there is a leader who is worth following, and Coach is definitely one of them. So instead of me going my own way and continuing down the fucking spiral, I decided to listen to the man and stop trading freaking bill money. Trust me, it does not work. You're just going to get deeper and deeper in a hole. And I'm passionate about this because I don't want to see anybody make that same stupid ass mistake. Right? So I'll get off my horse. But I just wanted to, talk to you guys about that because I'm so passionate about it because it's not a good spot to be in. And you may think you know how to trade, but until you get it down to a science, you need to focus on the process. And if you must trade with real money, do it with very small amounts. I'm talking put $100 in there and trade some of that, like trade $50 of it. Don't even use all your buying power. Trade $30, $50 of it and see if you can't add $10 to $20 a day off of that. Add 10% to it. It's $5 if you're trading $50. Hell, by the end of the week, you've got another 50, right? Come on, do it smart. Do it smart. Don't work harder. You know what I mean? So there are 3 links in the description of this video, gang. If you want to come up on the panel like F2K6 did, please hit that restream link that's down there and come join the panel and talk to us about if you've traded bill money before, if you have experienced going through a rough time because of that, or if you have learned your lesson and you're making good trades. Hey, they need to not just hear from me. Let's have some more successful people up here talking about getting through rough periods like having to trade bill money and stuff like that. The other link is AmericanDreamTrading.com. That's where you're going to go so that you can come on over here. If you're not a paying member, you are missing out. You are missing out. Yes.
Are you wanting your camera on or not? Because it's only showing the...
No. I have put that thumbnail up there because that's what I was talking about for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be on in 2 seconds, but I'm just showing a couple thumbnails based on what I'm talking about right now. But thanks for looking out.
Yeah, the crowd, the comments were wanting to know.
Yeah. So and right here is AmericanDreamTrading.com. And that is where you will go if you guys want to go ahead and get signed up. Don't forget, right now, Coach has got 2 memberships, right? If you sign up for a VIP Gold, right? There we are. If you sign up for a VIP Gold within the next couple of weeks between now and May 31st, I think it is. May 31st, you will get to spin the Wheel of Cash. All right? He's going to pick 2 people to spin for the Wheel of Cash, and you have the ability to earn up to $5,000. So, F2K6, talk to me, brother. Did you trade today? What did you trade? Did you make any money? Talk to us.
I did trade once while I was at work. I only traded a couple of MMV while I was on the major up and stuff. I did pretty well with it, so I ended up increasing my account by 2%. So,
are you doing that 1% a day or 2% a day or something like that?
My goal is to anything green. It doesn't like if it's 1%, I'm going with it because I'm going to build my account from a very, very low, small amount to capture what I've lost in the past couple of years. So
man, I get it. Yeah, because I'm only doing stocks now. I've committed myself to only doing stocks because I've really buried myself over this past year. But I like the fact that it happened. It sucks to be here right now, but I like the fact because it teaches you to kind of, number one, be humble. The market will humble you. And it teaches you what you did wrong doesn't work. So stop it, and then you can begin to open yourself up because at that point you're desperate. You're like, shit, I don't know what to do. So you start all of a sudden taking in the stuff that's been said to you all year or for years while you were blinded by the greed and weren't listening. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happened to me. I'm just really, I've buried myself in editing because I don't have any money to trade, and I'm listening to every nugget that I can find. I'm watching videos. When I'm not editing them, I'm watching them. And I'm taking in everything that Coach says, Nate says, Mark says. I'm taking all of it in. And really, really feeding off of it, because that's my only recourse. That's my only way to dig myself out. So what they're telling me, I'm using small amounts of money to put into practice. And I'm learning too, green is green, dude. It doesn't matter if it's $1 or if it's $100 that you made that day. If you made a successful trade, you beat the market for that trade instead of the other way around, because market's designed to take it from you. So if you win, if you take it from the market, the more times you do that, the better you're going to be, the more confident you're going to be. And then eventually the bigger you can go, but you got to get the process down first. I used to tell my sales reps all the time, stop worrying about how many lines you switched over. Get a sale first. You can't get lines without a sale. Well, you can't get money without learning how to freaking trade. It's like the cart before the horse. You know what I mean? We're focused on money instead of how to trade properly, which will get you the money. So I'm so glad. I'm glad for people like Ted, who it clicked for him, and Mark McSee. I'm listening to them and I'm seeing what they're doing. I have adopted the waiting in the weeds strategy. And I'm going to tell you, for you new people who are not sure which way to go and it's all turning into a bunch of white noise and you're doing paralysis analysis, one of the easiest strategies that you can do, two of the easiest strategies that you can do, and both of them come from Coach, obviously, but it's the 2-minute EWO strategy. And if you're watching the L2 and you're in the mornings, go in low, wait in the weeds. Don't try to do that scalping shit that they do. If you're not quick enough and you're not ready for that, don't try it. Wait in the weeds for the trade to come to you. It's one of the easiest ways to trade. All you got to do is learn your support and resistance lines. Learn what the support level is. You can look right at the L2 and see where everybody's sitting waiting to buy. And then go see if it matches up on the chart. If you see that 40,000 people are sitting there at SMCI to pay $149 a share, well, go look at $149. Go find it on the chart. How many times did it hit that level? If it hit it a bunch of times, that level is valid. They match up. So put your number in right before that. And when it's on its way down to get them, it'll pick you up. And then when it slingshots up, you're making money. It's easy. I'm doing it every day now with the couple of dollars that I have. And I'm like, what the hell took me so long? I'll tell you why. And this is one of the things that got me in trouble when I could see well enough to drive. I like fast. I am not patient. I like fast cars. I like to get it yesterday. So I'm trying to jump over the process and hurry up and get to the money. That don't work. That does not work. Okay.
I do. I find myself struggling, like when it's starting to go up, like, no,
Yep.
you need to take a profit. You need to take your profit. Watch the candles, and then like, no, you're being greedy. Just take it and we'll trade another day.
Yeah.
And I find myself struggling with that even now, even knowing that I blew up my account here, and I still find myself struggling with that. So
it's hard. It's hard because we're dealing with our emotions, and we're dealing with wanting to be better, and we're dealing with also the struggle of trying to get out of the rat race, the struggle of trying to get out of the borderline poverty that we've put ourselves in. We're trying to get ourselves out of the mindset that, hey, I don't have, I lack. And we're trying to turn that into abundance. And the only way to bring abundance is to think and feel abundant. You know what I mean? So you're right. You try to go for the gusto, but where does it turn from you're thinking abundant to you're just being greedy, So I get it. Yeah. It's like that's what killed me. F. I'm calling you F for short. Hopefully you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Okay.
You call me whatever you like. So
All right, baby. But yeah, man, it's damn, I lost what I was gonna say there. But it's all about the greed, and you have to let it go. You really do. Because at the end of the day, that's not putting money. That's what I was gonna say. That's what caused me to lose a bunch of money holding on to winning trades too long and thinking that, okay, it's gonna go back up. I'm sitting there and I was like, wow, I was at $200 and that's at 150. Okay. All right. Well, instead of just taking the 150, man, it was at 2. So I'm like, if it was at 2, it can get back to 2. It's just having a breathe back. Next thing I'm at 100. And I'm like, shit. And I'm greedy thinking about the 200 instead of looking at where it actually is. 100 and dropping. That's not registering. All I'm thinking about is the 200 that it was at and where could it go from there. Not even paying attention to, hey, that may have been a resistance line and it doesn't have any plans anytime soon of going past that point. But I'm not looking at all that. All I'm seeing is dollar signs. And I was at 200. I want more. Let me hang on. And instead, now that 100 is down to 50. So while I'm still struggling with that, I'm sitting there holding on. Next thing it's at 0. Next thing you're negative 50, right? I had to let that go, man. I had to let all that go. Okay, somebody was trying to get in. I had to let it go. I have no choice now. I've put myself in a position where I have no choice. And sometimes I guess that's when you bang your head up against the wall, that's where you need to be. You need to put yourself in a place where you have no choice. Some of us are so hard-headed that we have to put ourselves in a position where our back is against the wall and there's no other way but to sit on your hands. You know what I mean? There's no other way. You're forced to sit on your hands. So, but it is what it is.
it all has to do with our desire to put ourselves in a better place. And every one of us we want to take care of somebody, someone, or something, and where we're not patient, we want it right now. We want it done yesterday instead of, like you said, we've been talking, like it's one of those mental blocks that I know I have, because I want to be able to, if I want to go fly to Florida, I want to be able to, at some point in my life, I want to be able to do that, and then my point of just being able to do it and being patient about it, where I don't want to wait forever. I don't want to be 90 years old to the point where that's when I can do it. I want to do it now where I can enjoy it with my family and stuff. So
Yes, I talk about that all the time. Jen so desperately wants to be a vegan coach, and she's really good at it. And she's really gaining some traction in the vegan community. She does a lot of interviews on her channel. She's making the rounds and talking to a lot of big vegan people that have huge followings are coming on her channel and doing interviews with her. So I know it's only a matter of time before her channel blows up and before she blows up as a coach. And the cool thing about her is she cares. It's not even, she's not doing it for money. She personally changed her health. She's helped me change mine, and she's passionate about it and genuinely wants to help people get better. And that's what's going to take. She's bought in. You know what I mean? So she's bought into the process of it. She doesn't even think about money. I'm like, Jen, that's why you're going to be successful. That's why you're going to be successful. So I want to be able to retire her from the job that she's working so that she can focus on that, because that's her passion. You know what I mean? And that's my goal. Unselfishly. It's not because I want money. It's not even because we need money to live. Between the two of us, we make an okay income, but it certainly wasn't enough to trade a lot of it away when I did. You know what I mean? And it certainly is enough to take care of us. But now, because we're in a hole, it's not enough. But I know if both of us are passionate about what we're doing, we're gonna make it. I know that. And I want her to be able to do that. So that's why I keep pushing myself to succeed. Not because, and I always say it's because I want to be a millionaire. Well, yeah, who doesn't? But my true goal is to retire her so that she can focus on helping people get better. Because this world is sick, man. I mean, I'm not getting on a meat soapbox. It's just period. Cancer, heart disease, diabetes. The world is sick. And we know how to make people better. I focus on this, she focuses on the body. And together we want to heal people and help people learn how to heal themselves. That's our goal, right? So that's why. That's my why. That's why I'm here. It has nothing to do with wanting to be a millionaire or making a ton of money. It's to finance us being able to do that full time, at some point. So and I don't know if I've ever shared that with the group before, but yeah, you hear me talk about it. We'll joke about it, me eating grapes and stuff like that. But I genuinely want to help people get better because I know how to do it. So it's just a matter of getting them to do it. But let's see who's down there in the chat. Let's see here. Miranda, thank you for putting the links there, sweetie. I appreciate you so much. And I pinned it to the top, the American Dream Trading link. Welcome, Miranda. Welcome, Darn Cricket. What's up? Ange, what's going on? You coming up here with us? We got F2K6, who has so graciously joined the panel with me here. We've got Bad Influence down there. What up, Bad Influence? Bryce, you winner, you. Bryce Bolin is down there. We've got Big Rig Dave. How you doing, Big Rig Dave? Hopefully your health is doing well. We got Ardalan with the pink hand. Future Trader. Where the hell you been, stranger? We've got Death Comes Quickly. Woo! Nice name. Nice name. Look, death came knocking at my door about 20 years ago, and luckily I wasn't home. Prophet, what's going on? How are you? J&J Video Reacts. Listen, my tip jar is down there, guys. Anything that you can do to throw in there to help out is greatly appreciated. You have no idea what you guys mean to me. A lot of your tips last week helped us put food on the table, so thank you. We, and I say Jen and I, we appreciate you. Thank you. Yes, don't forget to smash the like button. I'm reading my own comment here. Don't forget to smash the like button. Listen, we're trying to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers, and right now we are sitting at 10,722. No, wait a minute. That's wrong. Yeah, I got it. You know what? Let me delete that right now because I don't want to hit it again. No. Over the weekend, we got 10 more subscribers. We are sitting at 10,731 right now. Okay. So good job. We are increasing steadily day by day. We're trying to get them to 15K, and I believe we can get it done. So let's try to have that done by the end of the summer, guys. I think we can do it. We're almost at 11,000. Jay Waffle. Hey, Jay Waffle. How are you? We got Mike C down there. What's up, Mike C? We got ND for Life 73 down there. What's up? Paula at the beach. What up, sis? How are you? Special K. It's been a minute since you've been here, baby girl. What's up? Paula, you're amazing. Paula's awesome. Paula is amazing. Thank you, Paula, for that. I appreciate you. PW, what's going on? PW, speaking of PW, that made me think about P. Diddy. I did not know what went on with P. Diddy until Nate put me down with it. What? Did you guys see that video? It reminded me of Ray Rice a couple years ago. He blew his career to hell, beating up his girlfriend in an elevator. I mean, come on. What is going on? What's going on?
What's up?
Gil, what's happening, man?
I probably don't have
good?
I don't have very good internet here, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
But
How you doing? Did you have a good weekend?
Not bad, not bad. Can't complain. No one would listen anyway.
And not that it helps.
yeah. No, I'm down here at the pond. Can you see that?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. You know I got to put it on the big screen. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Dude, that's...
There's a family of geese swimming away. But this is the dock. I built this dock. I got married on this dock.
Really?
So,
wow. I got married on the beach.
I'm probably losing you.
You did for a split second there. Damn, Gilly, that's a beautiful scene, man. That's my kind of shit right there. I would be sitting out there all day and all night. Did we lose him? Damn. That is a beautiful scene. Wasn't it, F2K6?
Yeah. Was that his personal pond?
I think it might be because he said he got married on that dock. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's back. You there? You there, Gilly? Yeah, he went out again. Damn, that's beautiful. See, I live at the beach. Well, I'm a Cancer, so being near water, especially when I'm able to see it all the time like that. Hey, Gilly. He's trying. I'll give him that. He's trying to get in here for us, guys. Man, that is beautiful. I could sit there all day, write music, edit, or not do a damn thing and just stare at it and just exist. You know what I mean? Because when we bog our minds down with too much stuff, it's just not cool. Mike C, what is going on, brother? Trader Vaughn, I see you down there. Vegan Knowledge, what's up, baby girl? She said right now we need to focus on having enough for groceries, LOL, right? We're working towards those goals. I love you, honey. We'll be good. We'll make it. Bucko 504, what's going on, brother? Bucko is saying also to my first day was trying to figure out what was happening all morning. Zoom, Weeble app, Discord. After lunch, I realized it was a GME notification, $20 from 2021. What? Oh man. Gilly, you there?
Yeah, kind of. My phone sucks. I knew I was going to lose service down here.
Oh, it's all good, man. I was just saying how beautiful that scenery was.
Oh, it's the calm before the storm. We're supposed to get really nasty storms and hail tonight. Tornadoes, all that garbage. But
wow.
Yeah, it's...
is that your property? Is that where you live?
This is my slice of heaven right here.
Wow. I just reminded myself of Beavis and Butthead. I think something's wrong with your camera.
Am I still here or not? I don't know if I still
Yeah,
got
you're
you
here
or not.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, you got us.
All right. Well, I don't need to interrupt the show over and over, but
So that's your backyard, huh?
no, it's out at the shop. There's 58 acres out here, and it's actually my dad's.
Oh, beautiful.
Yep. I've been taking care of it for 20 years, but it's an active sand pit. Well, on the other side, there's people pumping gravel. There, Winston's gonna fall down a hole. Come here, Winston.
Hey, I found the footage that I got of Winston with the cigar in his mouth.
Nice.
I'm shit you not. It's going in the intro. That's what I was looking for it for. I'm building my new intro, and I found it.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose you again. I'll let you go.
Well, thanks for coming and checking in with us and letting us see that beautiful scenery. Tell your dad we said hey and kiss Winston for me. And there he is. There he goes. Straight Razor, what's up, brother? Mike C, you look just like a buddy of mine. Yeah, that is an awesome pond. Yeah, I'd be hanging out there all day. James L, what's going on, brother? How are you? Timo, what's going on, Timo? I see you down there. Luke Sidewalker, what's going on, brother? SMMAT, strong, after hours, really, mover. Okay, let's look it up, dude. Rob InsoFlow, hey Dawn, didn't trade today, but was thinking of you all. Oh, we're thinking of you all the time, dude. Okay, so what was that ticker? What's up, Edward? I see you down there. How are you, brother? Damn it, I lost it. Do you see it, F2K6? What ticker was that? What was it? MMAT, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at that. In the after hours. Shout out to Carter, man. Carter is killing it. He's making all of these videos for us, making sure that we have stuff to look at to get educated and have Coach with us even when he can't be with us in person. Oh, yeah. Let me share my screen.
Hello.
James L.
You doing, Miss Dawn?
What's going on? Do people call you Jimmy or no?
You can call me anything you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
All right, man.
Guess what I got today?
Would you get a green day?
Got that hat?
Oh, hold on. Wow. I just got an idea for the intro. I'm gonna screenshot that and I'm gonna zero right in on your face on that hat. Yes, I am. That's gonna be cool. That looks good on you, man. Welcome to
It's
the
good
gear
too.
crew. Welcome to the gear crew. It's comfortable, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a nice, sturdy brim, everything. I mean, Coach is no bullshit. He didn't get no cheap stuff. It's good stuff. The hoodie too.
Yeah.
The hoodie's very warm. It kept me warm this winter.
Yeah, I thought about it. I'm just not a hoodie person.
I know. I need to get a few tank tops. I haven't been wearing. Well, I am. I wore my red hoodie. That's my lucky hoodie. But
I was looking to see if he had any like sewable patches or something like that.
I don't think he does, but you probably just gave him an idea if he sees this aftermarket. MMAT. Okay, so here it is. Yeah, that thing looks like it's climbing pretty good. It's all the candles are above the 9 except for here. They're starting to kind of line up with the 9. They're riding the 9. I'm seeing an uptrend, but now I'm seeing a sideways trend. It was going up and it would continue. And even though it's still in a trajectory upwards, right now in the present time, it's doing this sideways motion. And I'm seeing some red candles forming in here. So pretty soon it looks like it may start dipping down. So be careful. Get yourself set up. Let's take a look. Is it a double top? Let's see what's back here. Ah, here we go. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Let's bring that down. Let's is there anything higher than that? Let's put a line here and see where it ends up. Right there, because it looks like it's doing a little bit of consolidation right there. And I heard somebody come in the back room. So let me grab that real quick. Uh-oh. Come on, Kirsten, work with me. Okay, so I'm going to now come up here and see where this is in relation to where we are. Okay, you see that, right? You see what I just did, right? That line right there represents pretty much a double top, dude. So I don't know if you went back that far, but I went back like it looks like 6 or 7 days, maybe a week or so, and put in a line right there. And look where your stock is right now. That's why it's consolidating like that. So be very careful. Like I said, it looks like it's probably headed back the other way. You never know though, because it is in an uptrend. It's over top of the cloud, but it is sitting pretty much at a double top. Damn close to it. That's why it veered off like that. And this is why you need to join American Dream Trading. Coach teaches us how to trade, not just to be call-out chasers. This is what I do when I hear call-outs. Instead of just jumping in, that was a call-out, right? We go look at it. We go see what's going on with it. We don't just jump in it just because somebody said something's running. You go look and see what's going on with it, and it turns out back here, look, we got a double top. This is why you don't just jump in. You do this first, please. Please chart it. Just go back and see if something matches up with it. And that way you don't just jump in. What would it take for you to jump in this trade at this point, F2K6? What would you need to happen if you were to get in it?
I would need it to, to me, like right now, I would have to wait to a new EWO go because I'm not confident enough to just jump in right there.
Okay. Gotcha. So you would you wait for it to go to the downside, or would you wait for it to break and hold to the upside?
I would wait for it to break and hold because it looks like it's going to be on a, can't see it.
Yeah, you definitely need confirmation, right?
Yep.
Right.
Sorry, Don. Sorry,
Yes.
Don. My camera's jacked.
It's all good, baby.
Yeah, I will wait for the confirmation and to see which way it was going to go. And if it was going to go to the downside, I would go with the go with whatever way that the next few would go. That's how I would go with it.
Yep. Second EWO, right? Is correct me if I'm wrong, Don. The second green candle has to be bigger than the first, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So there you go. That's what we need, right?
That's what we need. If you look at it down here, you see that it is on, and this clues you in too. It's rolling down the hill. Coach calls this rolling down the hill. So right here, it wasn't an uptrend, right? But now it's doing something different because it's going sideways. It's not continuing the uptrend. And now, because we went back and dropped this line, and now we know why. Because every retail trader did what I just did. They went back and they looked and they saw, it declined from this point. So they're not trying to get caught up in that bull crap. So that's why they're hemming and hawing in here now.
Are
It's
you
like,
punning? Don,
huh?
are you punning?
I am.
Bull crap?
It's bull crap. Get it?
It's Bo Durham.
Kevin Costner, okay.
Yeah.
I love me some Kevin Costner, man. But yeah, so everybody got scared right when it got here and it started consolidating. So now they're going to try to make it do what it did before. And as you can see, just in the time that we've been sitting here we got a green candle, a red candle forming, and it's starting to now dip to the downside. So it looks like it's probably not going to do that break and hold. It's probably going to go down, which is what it did before.
And what does Coach say about those red candle wicks at the top? Coach and Nate both?
Look what's here.
Look
what's here. Look at that. Look what's right there.
Yep. Get the hell out.
It was going up. It tested, and then it came back, came here, and look what we got. A freaking seller's candle right there.
Pressure to the downside.
And a confirmation candle right behind it, James.
Oh, you're the best.
Oh, yeah.
Confirmation right behind it, and look what it started doing right after that. These candles don't lie, dude. They tell a serious story if you know how to read them, like a book. They'll tell you what's happening.
Gee, if only there was one place, as Mark McSee would say.
Where is Mark McSee? If only there were. Huh?
Hey, Don, speaking of Mark McSee.
Yeah.
I got an idea for a video. You know who this is. Right?
Waffle?
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm the idea man.
I know your voice.
I love you.
I didn't even look at your name. I know you now.
Okay. So check this out and go with it. Here's the concept. Or sorry, I have the idea. You have the concept. You have the technology. Now, waiting in the weeds. We will build it. They will come. Waiting in the weeds. Picture this. An animated fishy something or other down in the bottom of Waiting in the Weeds, right? With a bunch of weeds. And then an homage to Gilly, an homage to Bucket, an homage to Coach, of course, and an homage to you and all that rest. Now, an old guy sitting on a boat, right? Waiting in the weeds. And fishing for that stock of the win. That make sense?
It does. You know, the funny part about it is when Jimmy was here on a regular basis, right before he, kind of stopped coming every day.
Yeah, took a holiday.
I made a short little cartoon video
right.
of some. Do you remember that? Were you here then?
No, I want to see it though.
Okay, I don't know where it is at this point. I can try to find it. I don't know if it's on a server somewhere, but I had grass and I had eyes in the grass looking backwards and forwards, and I had cricket sounds and everything. And
okay, so you got to pay homage to Gilly's grandfather or father, who's that guy that sits with him all the time?
His dad.
Exactly. So yeah, the old guy on the boat.
And you know, Jimmy also used to talk about waiting in the clouds. That same video switched to the eyes being in the clouds and some birds flying by. So
Go
yeah,
with that,
I get
sister.
you. I get you.
Go with that.
I get
Yep.
you. We'll
Yep.
try to see what we can do.
Okay.
Thanks for the idea.
Well,
Look.
it's probably an idea you already had, but
Give it up for Waffle Man. He's the idea man. Definitely the idea man.
did you check out Funhouse? What I posted in Funhouse with the lizard and the plate and cutlery section?
No. When did you post it?
You gotta eat and sleep with
Not your
ADT.
support lizard.
So I have the little plush toy, and I have the place setting with our coach's logo in the middle of the plate.
Wait a minute. I
Check
thought
it
I
out.
saw a little lizard earlier. That I did see this. I did see this. He's got like a little orange.
Well, no, it was kind of blue and white and kind of whatever, but there was you can actually get an embroidered through Esty or something, whatever. You can get an embroidered logo on his belly. Check it out. It's like in the last day or two.
Wait a minute. Can you see me? Hold on one second.
I can see you, but you can't see me because of all I see is green bars going for my voice. It's literally within 2 days. I think I did it yesterday. I can't remember.
Is that
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, an embroidered logo of Coach's symbol on a support lizard, and then right underneath that, within 2 posts, there was a place setting that I put the logo within a plate.
I see it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eat, sleep, and drink. ADT.
Lovely. I love it.
Okay. Anyway, I've taken enough of time of your show and the rest of the fellas on the board. F2 and James, I apologize and thank you. And actually, I'm going to sign off because my connection sucks right now, and I got a friend here waiting. So.
All right. Well, you meet your friend, and I'm going to go ahead and put these. I'm going to load these pictures in too, so everybody can see what we're looking at.
Cool. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, dude. Guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to load these in. Let's see. Restream. Or you guys can go straight over to the Funhouse and take a look at it that way as well. It's up to you. James L., did you say you traded today or no?
One trade pre-market.
Oh, really? I'm curious. Which one? Was it FFIE?
Yes, ma'am.
I know. Did you make any money off of it?
Oh yeah, I caught that initial pop.
That's
as soon as
awesome.
it opened up to, I think it was like $1.36 and up to $2.
Wow, dude.
And I think with the with what Tesla did today, last I looked, I'm up like $1.50. So
Really?
it's green though.
Green is green. It does not matter. All right, I'll be right back. I loaded these in, so I just got to go out so that they can actually pop.
Oh, unsupervised. Oh, she's back.
I'm back. See? 2 seconds. Okay, so here's the support lizard.
Nice.
With the little ADT logo on the belly. He's holding something there, and it's got ADT on it. And then here's the eat, sleep, and drink ADT place setting that he was talking about. So shout out to Waffle. We eat, sleep, and breathe this around here, okay? ADT all the way. So I was initially talking about not using bill money, James, and I know, you may have been in a situation where you've done that before. So that's basically what I was talking about. That was the topic of conversation when we first got on.
A couple times.
We get into a situation where we can't help it, and then we end up making matters worse by doing that. So I was telling everybody not to do it. If at all possible, try not to do that, and just try to get used to trading small position sizes and just putting little bits of money aside if you have a very small account. And even if you have a large account, just because you have money doesn't mean you have to trade it all.
Right.
That's how you take big losses too. So trade small. That I noticed that it's very easy to trade big, especially when you don't even have it, but very hard to trade small. Go figure.
Oh yeah.
Right? We want to trade these large amounts of money because we want to win big when we don't know what the we're doing. You know what I mean? And we end up losing big.
And so many people think that a margin account is key, and it could also be a key to over trading. Well, that's what I did a lot of.
Yep.
No, I'm down 1,000. Oh, I can get it back. One more trade, I can get it back.
Absolutely. I
remember. But no, it work out that way.
I'll never forget that morning I heard Coach saying sometimes it's almost worse when you have a super large account, because then you almost can be frivolous with it and you don't care as much. Yeah, it's like we heard Gilly say it the other week. I got money coming in a couple hours for a job. I can lose this.
Yeah.
So it's real easy to kind of get cocky when you got a lot of money, and before you know it, you're down 10 grand or you're down 50 grand. You know what I mean? So it's now that's even more prevalent where you should hold on to it and be tight with it, even more so than a person with a smaller account, because it's easier for you to lose because you've got it to lose. Yep. When you don't have anything to lose, you can't trade anything. But when you've got a ton of money, think about it. It's better to have and keep than to have it and then lose it all. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I've never been rich financially. I can only imagine, and Coach has been through this. Coach was rich, lost it all, and got it back. So that shows you what type of temperature his gauge is at. He's set for success. Not even being down could keep him down. He was able to get his money right back. It was only a matter of time. So we got to set our thermostats to success, man, and get there and stay getting there. And if you fall off, it doesn't matter, because once you've been there, you know how to get back. I'm still trying to get there from day one. So, you know what I mean? And I'm sure a lot of us are trying to do that. I've never been rich or had a lot of money like that. My family didn't. Well, my dad's side did, but I wasn't a part of that. You know what I mean? So good for them.
I was never really financially rich, but I was never really smart with my money. Yeah. You know, I had a profession that, as a contractor, you know, I might make $3,000 one week, I might make 10 grand the next week.
Yeah.
So I've always made good money.
Me too.
I wasn't smart with it, but I've always made good money. And for the last, 20 something years, well, up to the last 3 years, I've always been able to, okay, the account's getting a little low. Let's make a phone call, go back to work.
Yep.
I can't. That's the last 3 years have killed me, because I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's Jen and I. We used when we had our business. It was like, okay, let's go sell some advertising. Let's go get it. Sign up a new restaurant, $1,000 check like that. You know what I
Yep.
mean? If we needed some bill money, go out and sell a new restaurant on becoming a part of our service. You know what I mean? So or collect
Oh yeah.
from people who already owed from ongoing payments that we would get. So it you had it. Well, with this, you can't. Well, some people have figured out how to do it. Like Nate, like Mark, they figured out how to go into the market and just take it when they need it at will.
Oh yeah.
At will. And I believe that each and every one of us can get there and will get there as long as we do these steps first. Like Coach said, trade with only 1 to 3% of your account. Trade small position sizes. Right? Because we don't realize, no, it's not the big money that makes big money. It is big money that makes big money, but to get to the big money, you got to trade small money first. And that's even when you have big money. That's how you get to keep the big money. Trade small, dude. Trade little amounts and get used to trading and being successful with that little amount. It adds up. And next thing you know, you do have a big account. So it's taken me forever to beat that in my own head, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Coaching them has said it forever, but it finally just resonated. And because I don't really have a choice. So trade small amounts. It's not that, oh, I'm only making $2 today. No, that $2 is a successful trade. That's how you have to look at it. Get a ton of those. If you just make $2 a day, you're green every day. What did you do? Go journal it and do that every day. You know? Man, this thing is really consolidating.
We know that like Nate and like Jimmy and everybody that, you know, we know of their success and everything. Do you think that there's probably people part of our community that are just as successful that are being quiet about it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely.
For every 10 we know about, there's probably 15 or 20 that we don't. Remember, we didn't know forever that Mark Larson, or I didn't mean to put his whole government out there, that Marky Mark had that kind of money going on that he was trading until he came clean about it one day. So it's, you know, you never know. There's a bunch of people in there that that probably have that type of account and just aren't coming. And for obvious reasons, you know, they don't want to be targeted and, you know, which I definitely understand. But there's also tons of people that are suffering in silence as well.
Yeah. And that's the worst.
That's like part of me, like finding your show, like being part of the, you know, I stepped away from the Discord and stuff for a while because I'm like, I'm not getting this. And then like I was watching some of the videos and watching some of the shows that you had. Like my favorite one was the one with Eric Moto in it, explaining the EMAs and things, and how to read like it started making the EWO click and everything. Wyatt was doing that for me. So that's like one of my favorite shows. And I'm like, I'm going to try this one more time. If I don't get it this time, I'm done. I'll just keep working my 50, 60 hours a week and do that. But that's what I like about our community, especially the show. Like I'm out of my comfort zone, being in front of people and like up here on the panel and everything. And just the encouragement that happens from from complete strangers.
Yeah.
And, you know, even the going back and forth that like they do with Bucket and Ted go back and forth, that, you know, that's just like a family would do. And so this time I feel really good about this. Like this time next year, I want to be like, hey, I'm going to my trip to Florida or wherever I'm going. I'm
gonna remember that. I'm gonna hold you to it because I know you're gonna do it. I know you're gonna do it. And we're a community of people helping people. So anything that I can do to help you mentally, you know, to kind of pump you up and keep you motivated, just don't quit. Come here before you do that. Let me talk to you. You know what I mean?
Yep, just let me play on the panel when I can, when I'm not working and stuff, and talk and everything, and call me out like you did a while ago on the chart, and make sure that I know what I'm looking at and stuff. So I like that. So
Yep, definitely. You know, that's what I want to do. You know, I've always been able to kind of coach people and help people out, and I guess Coach saw that in me. Even if, you know, sometimes the best teachers aren't necessarily the best doers, but they understand the concepts and how to do something, and they can teach because they know how to talk to people. And I think Coach saw that in me. And even though I'm not trading as successful as the other people, I can damn sure explain to you how to do it. You know, Coach said he doesn't trade like Jimmy, even though he taught Jimmy. Coach doesn't sit there and make $1 million trades, but Jimmy does, you know? So that's not his cup of tea, but he knows how to do it, you know, but that's just not what he does. Well, I know I'm going to be a successful trader. How successful? Hey, only time will tell, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty successful, only because I know the concept, but it's talking to you guys that keeps me motivated. That's why I know, you know, I don't want to let you guys down. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be there. One day we're all going to be sitting up here F2K6, and you're going to be going to Florida. Hell, me and Jim might be able to even meet you there. It's like, yeah, man, let's all do a Florida trip this weekend. You know what I mean? So, hey, it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Let's see here. I wanted to try to pull up what Carter had on tap today, just so we can take a quick look at it. Show Carter some love over there. Position sizing strategies. Well, I'll be damned. And I didn't look at that first. I did not look at that first. Carter, we must be on the same page, bro. Okay, so I will pull it in. Guys, please remember to go and comment on the video, like the video, and share the video so that we can go ahead and build this algorithm up over here. All right. Shout out to Carter. Position sizing. Let's do it. Nice thumbnail, Carter. I like the big writing. Love it.
And remember, if you're in a good position, you still got the 2-minute EWO, right? It's just depends on where you bought here, right? If you bought high on the candle or low on the candle, right? But otherwise, you're still golden. NVIDIA is staying up strong. Look at it. Now, Meta's just consolidating here. So if I had a bunch of contracts, I would get rid of some of them now. So what I'll do here, just because I want to show you guys why, how, when, I'll shave one more here. You see how it's getting heavy on the vine? I'm shaving one here.
There's that heavy on the vine.
Now listen, if you're in there,
that's what
so
MMAT
good.
Is
like let's
doing
say
right
you've been in the 2-minute EWO since the gate, which is right here. You have no fear. This is still nothing. Stop worrying about the trade, right? So if you look at this on the 2-minute EWO, this would have been 50% right here. Maybe 20% here. If you wanted to, 20% here, and you're still rolling the rest of the day. You guys see it? And this one is questionable because if you got in at the right time, which is down here, you're still way up here. So again, if you get in at the right time with the right position sizes, nobody, and I repeat, nobody, Tesla new low a day, should be panicking, right? Not at all. To put it into perspective, I've made well over $2,000 on this trade with Meta. The only thing I have left is one call valued at $720 right now. This call could go to zero and it wouldn't affect me at all on the trade. The trade is still positive. Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes, Coach, that makes a lot of sense.
Yep. There's zero risk. I have zero risk. I've taken my money and I'm good and I can be comfortable in whatever I want. And I'm still in this one Meta call. So if this was my, now remember, I didn't get in on the 2-minute EWO. I was scalping, right? So mine was way different than if you guys are in a 2-minute. I was just scalping it, but kind of showing you the idea of my scalp. Same type of principle where I'm collecting as it moves in different areas, right?
All right. Okay, so the next one is beginner EWO strategies. I wanted to play these two because I know we still have a lot of new people that come in and watch these or come to the show. So new people, it's important for you guys to realize the importance of the EWO strategy, because if you can't scalp, the EWO allows you to get in a trade with minimal risk. All you got to do is get in, put your 20 to 40% stop in right at the beginning of the trade, and then move it up as you begin to turn green. You know, still give it some breathing room, probably about 10 or 15%. But if you wait, just like we discussed earlier, and getting on that when that next candle is bigger than the one before it, and if you're in a call, it's above VWAP. Hopefully the 21 is over the 55 if you know what that means and it's over VWAP. Then that's like a 3 or 4 star trade. That's worth something that you want to consider getting in, you know? So hopefully you guys will enjoy this one. Beginner EWO strategy. Shout out to Carter.
What this means, everybody new to the 2-minute EWO, we have to find the first candle, the second candle beyond the set of candles. So you're looking for a candle that is taller, and then yes, that is the entry. If I look at these first set of candles, you see how they're all flat and they're the same? I don't want no candles that are the same. The reason is just like this.
It's weak.
None of these are an entry candle. You guys all see these? These are garbage. So the reason is we wanted to have a move, which you can see right here. You see how this one is bigger than this one? So we're looking for a candle larger than the first, I always say the first candle because we got to have some kind of starting point, right? So when I say second candle, all it means is it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, there could be 5, and then boom, there it is. Right? It just means it's the second candle that is obviously, bigger than the first set, but it's hard to explain that. So I always just say second candle. So that's what it means. So great question. Now let's break this down. Let's look at your trade.
That's funny you said that. We were just talking about that.
2-minute EWO on Apple. All right. So we can get an idea of what's going on. And I'm going to show you this trade. First set right here. Is it larger? Sure. It's kind of tough. It's been red the whole time, but that's okay. Let's say by some crazy chance you jump in on this, you get in here, you get burned. Now, I heard you talking about percentages. If you were in a call and this breaks down and you get all these big giant bloody candles and it's already changed color, you don't need to wait 25%. You don't need to wait 6%. It's already telling you, get out, get out, get out, long candle, get out. Do you see what I mean? It's just in the questionable. Then we'll say right here, let's say you're like, oh, I'm on the fence. So here's your first trade, junk. Here's your second trade. I don't even know if I would get in this. You guys see any of these that are forming longer than the other? It's just, that's terrible, right?
Yep.
And it's loitering around VWAP. The other thing that I always tell you guys is never trade if it can't leave VWAP. The reason is because it'll just sit here and chop up around that level, right? It doesn't know what it wants to do. Now, it could keep touching, and it breaks through. Well, if that's the case, you're going to then start getting the candles that it should look like, right? Nice longer candles. Great. So first trade, junk. Second trade, no way I'd get in it. Third trade, I get in on this one or this one. Do you see it? Here's your payday. Check it out. See this? There's your payday. See it? So here comes the other rule, is we don't cherry pick our trades. Well, what do you mean by that, coach? I mean, we go with what the trades give us. So here's what I mean by this. You're like, oh, I got in this one and I got burned. And then I got in this one I shouldn't have, but I got burned. I'm not taking this one. We already know it was sitting around VWAP, right? And that sucks. We don't want it. But if you look at right here and right here, do you see how it broke above VWAP? That's
Yes, sir.
that's 1 star. The trend is now moving to the upside. There's another star. I think it broke the 200 right here. That's another star. You see how we're building momentum. The candles are getting big. That's another star. You broke the double right here. There's another star. You see how we just mentally add on and add on and add on? So we're like more and more and more and more and more confident in this trade. So even if it does these little pullbacks, we don't care. We leave them alone. I mean, you're in an 80-star trade. Like, why do I care? It does this. Who cares?
Chances are you're still in the green anyway if you got in
Now that
properly.
I showed you how to enter, I want to show you how to get out, because this is the next thing. People are always like, "Oh, coach, I was up 800%, and at the end of the day, I lost all my money." And I'm like, So one of my rules is we don't ever let a green trade go red. What I mean by that is, since you bought in down here, you got to have some sort of stop that was above what you paid, so it can never come back, right, and ding you, no matter what this does the rest of the day. Do the shedding technique. It is 50%, 20%, 20%, 10%. What this means is, let's say I bought in here, and for whatever reason, you're just like, I'm scared, and it pulls back. You shed half. It goes up. It pulls back. You shed half. It goes up. It pulls back. You're like, I'm still panicking. I just can't hold it. And you get rid of half. Now all you have is 10%, and you can let it do whatever you want it to do. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because we're doing it for a couple reasons. We get to collect at each moment. And the nice thing is, if it does fully reverse, you get a knife drop. Well, guess what? Because you're not full weight of the trade anymore, and it knife drops at 10%, you ain't going to be out crap. It ain't going to hurt you one way or the other. It's 10% of the original trade. You've already collected 90% of that whole trade. If it Apple just crashes and burns, you know, what is that? 10% of the trade. Does that make sense?
That is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Paula, thank you for saying that, honey. I appreciate you. Paula said, you will be successful. Shout out to Sandra Hendrickson. I love his videos too. Shout out to Mustang Chris. I see double bottom and break above VWAP. JP, what's up, JP? 3% CTNT. Way to go, bud. Way to go. Bruno, what's going on, brother? Nice IP. Yeah, that was good. That was a really good one. And, you know, that's one of the things that when I was in a couple of successful trades, you know, a couple months back, and I was doing some shedding, that felt really, really good, you know, because once you get over a certain dollar amount and then you take half off the table, usually within that half, you've collected what you invested in the trade plus profit. So when you take that first 50, you're clear from that point on. Everything is all profit after that. Usually, sometimes it's almost what you paid for it. So you got most of what you paid. So at least if you take a loss, you've at least got most of what you invested in it, you know, but that is the way to go. That shedding technique is the way to go because it actually ensures that you're going to stay green and not leave it. And it kills two birds with one stone. If you're somebody who has a hard time getting out of a trade, this is a way you can stay in the trade but still take profit. We said it last week, right? It's like having your cake and eating it too. You know? It's like Eric Smoto said, eat some cookie, man. Eat some cookie.
Bruno's listening. Did you post that in the membership lounge, Bruno?
What?
Something he posted on the chat. Because I'll lose track of it here.
What did he post? What's going on, BC? Oh, I'm thinking of he said it's in the fun house.
All right, will do.
He said, I don't want Coach to kill me. I'm going. I'm going to go look. Okay, this is going to take a minute. I guess I'll have to wait till after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious. So, anybody got a story they want to come up and tell us today about how they traded? What did you do? How did you do it? Did you make money? Did you lose money? Why is it just us few sitting up here? We're not going to be here that much longer. Somebody come on up here and tell us your story. JP, I know you always got something to say. Come on up here and tell us how you did today. CTNT, 3%. 3% of what? I know we don't need to get into all of that, but come talk to us, brother. Bruno, by the way, I was very impressed with you Saturday. I thought that was amazingly awesome. I thought it was very informative, and I was impressed with you and Hamilton and Richard and Ted. That was cool. Did you guys get a chance? Are you gold members or no?
Not Saturday. No.
Okay.
No, he impressed me. Friday, I think it was. After Coach had signed off, Ted and I think it might have been Hamilton were having a whole conversation. At the same time, Bruno was sharing his chart and writing on the screen and walking everybody through a 2-minute Evo on AMD as they were having a whole separate conversation. And he didn't miss a lick.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
If you were watching, you could sit there and watch the whole thing while listening to what they were discussing. Yeah.
That's awesome. People helping people. Good job, Bruno. Good job, brother. There's a couple more names that I saw come in there. I thought. Edward, did I say hi to you down there? Hi, if I didn't. Oh, Sweatsuit Dapper. What's up, Sweatsuit Dapper? Guys, don't forget, when you need to upgrade your memberships, and don't forget, 2 people will be picked to spin up to $5,000 in cash as a prize on the Wheel of Cash that sign up for VIP Gold. So make sure you guys are getting signed up for that. Don't forget, June 26th, we're also having How to Grow Your Small Account Part 2. Today, Coach did, he was trying to give away 10 spots. I think he may or may not do it tomorrow. Little Birdie may have told me. I don't know. I'm not sure, though. But if you guys go ahead and get signed up, you can win up to $5,000. That pays for the membership right there. So you don't have to worry about renewing next year. Just put it aside like tax money. Also, the Restream link is still down there if you guys want to join. And also the tip jar is down there. Didn't get any yet, but hey, I have faith. But Bruno, you don't want to come up and hang out with us just for a few minutes before we go? Tell everybody how school is going and what's happening with class. Are you making any money? Paula, somebody come talk to us. If not, we're just gonna have to shut the shit down.
I would like to actually put faces with some of the moderators and things, other than their
names or their voices, right?
Yeah,
that would be lovely. Aw, hi.
What's up, gang?
That's Bruno.
How are you? Thanks for coming up. You're awesome.
See, I'm I'm horrible with names, but I hardly forget a face. But that's an unforgettable face, Bruno.
Which one? This guy?
Yeah.
That's Gilly. That's Gilly.
Gilly.
Nice guys. I was able to trade. I was able to trade from my car. I didn't want to miss the AMD run on the second half of the day, and I got like 1.3%. But
nice.
Not a home run, but
still hey, base hits matter.
Let's say that's green.
Yeah, it's starting to get really hot. It's starting to get really hot here in Texas.
How long have you been living in Texas?
It's going on 2 years, August. 2 years
okay, so yeah, you've experienced the hot before then.
I have, yeah. I'm trying to get the hell up out of here before the next heat wave comes.
I heard it gets pretty hot. There in Florida, I heard it gets hot as hell.
Last summer, I think the highest was 115.
Jesus.
Yep. That's degrees, not Celsius. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's a bit much.
The fun thing about it is in Texas, it all depends on what kind of heat do you want to experience, which area you go to. You like a nice dry heat, just go out to West Texas. If you're fond of humidity, Houston, South Texas, Beaumont area.
Damn, you know Texas pretty well.
I'm trying to remember if it. Yeah, I don't know if it's humid heat. I'm sure it is. I guess because I'm always sweating. It's probably humid.
Wow. I don't know. I always said I wanted to be in a warmer climate, but that's a little bit too warm.
The worst I've experienced in Texas has been down around McAllen. Well, I called it North Mexico, McAllen area. Had a contract down there, and get up and step out of the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, get into the truck and change my shirt. Just walking from the house to the truck, wet that bad.
I feel like I McAllen. Hold on. Let me see if I've been to McAllen. Okay, never mind. I haven't been to McAllen. I flew over SpaceX one time. That's over.
Nice.
And, let me see. It's right past Waco. You know where Waco is?
Oh yeah.
Everybody knows Waco. Waco massacre.
Everybody's heard of Waco, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's out there. McGregor. That's it. McGregor. I flew over the launch site. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down here close to the Waxahachie area.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I fly over that every single day. Hold on a second. Yeah, I fly over Lake Waxahachie every day. I mispronounce it on the radio, but yeah.
Everybody does. Everybody does.
Yeah, Scarborough, Waxahachie. I'm always there. I was flying over it today, doing loop-de-loops over Lake Waxahachie over by Midway.
Huh?
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I use that lake every day as a visual point. Every single day.
Do you live near the lake, James?
Probably a 10-15 minute drive.
Are you like in downtown?
Oh God, no. I'm actually in Red Oak, so I'm within a reasonable drive of everything, but still out in the county. That was the compromise with the wife. She wanted to be closer to city life, so everything was accessible, and I just can't do that. So this was the compromise.
You said Red Oak? You said Red Oak?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Dude, I fly around there every single day. You just got to look up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen you up there.
I'm over. Yeah, I'm over. Today I was over in Lancaster.
Yeah.
And flying around. One of these days, I'm gonna come over to Red Oak, and I'm gonna come really down low to the ground. I'll send you a message when I'm there.
There you go.
That'll be
Yeah,
cool.
I'm always doing maneuvers. So I always use towns as like landmarks. I have to broadcast my location. I always say where I'm at. Today I was definitely over. You know the drag strip, the raceway park.
Yeah.
There's a raceway park over there. I fly over there as well.
Isn't there
It's
one
a
in New Jersey?
There is. It's called Englishtown.
Raceway Park.
And there's an airport next to it as well, too. They have swap meets like once a month, I think. A little bit of irrelevant information, but
So James, you know what you got to do when he does that and he tips you off that it's him. You got to get the camera out, man, and film it so we can see Bruno flying in action.
if you legit are in Red
So
Oak,
no laser lights, right?
Yeah, no laser lights, please. If you're over Red Oak, if you're over Highway, what is that? Highway 35 East.
Yep.
Like, you know where that is?
Oh yeah.
If you're in that area, I guess I could. Tomorrow I'm going out at 2:30 Central Time. So I'm gonna go back out there. I'll fly direct straight south, right over Red Oak, and I'll do some circles. And I'll let the girls know to post it in the chat as soon as I'm airborne.
Okay.
You can't miss it. I mean, I'll get low enough. I can't go
in trouble now.
Dude, if you could film that for us so we could see that, that would be so cool.
Yeah, if he's in the town of Red Oak, I can shoot straight down, right through Midway. Take off out of Executive. I'll shoot down. I'll go southeastbound. I'll find it on the map. I know exactly where it is. And then
I'm between 35 and 45, closer to 342.
35 and let me see, what is this one here? What's this highway here? That's North Central Boulevard. And then let me see what that one is. That's 35. There's a Highway 20. That's too far, right?
No, that's north. You got to keep going a little bit further south.
Like what are some of the main roads out there? I see
Ovilla Road.
Ovilla. Oh, I was gonna say Olivia. Ovilla Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ovilla and 342.
Where the hell is 342? Unless they have it named something else. I gotta see 77.
Yeah, 77.
77 runs parallel with 35.
35. Yeah.
All right, I know where that is. I know where the drag strip is, so I'll fly over there one day. Do some ground reference maneuvers at 1,500 feet above the sea, so about 1,000 feet off the ground.
Nice.
Maybe I'll do an emergency landing simulation and come all the way down to the ground.
There you
like
go.
I did the other day and scare the shit out of the people.
You are not right. You are not right.
They literally thought this guy is going into the bushes. My instructor turned to me. He's like, "You're gonna recover, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just going down to kiss the ground and coming right back up. Don't worry about it. It's all good."
Oh man!
All right,
they must think you are happy.
All right, I'm gonna carve out.
You do passenger planes or just?
They're like single engine 4-seaters. So 4-seat planes. They're little 180 horsepower planes. That's all they got me in right now.
Little Cessna.
Archer. Yeah, and you can't miss me either because they're blue and they're white. So they're white and they got blue tail. So
I have seen one or two of those flying around here.
There's There's quite a few. There's about at least 20 in our fleet. There's 20 in our fleet. Today there was like 4 of us buzzing around Lancaster. Let me see what my flight route was for today. I know, Dawn, you want to get out of here.
Nah, I'm cool. I'm picturing it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what my flight plan is here. Hold on a second.
I'm hoping we can get some footage to put on the aftermarket. I think that would be, especially with the conversation being had here.
The day he pulls out the camera is the day something actually will go wrong, and I'll be coming
don't talk
down.
That up. No, no, don't talk that up. We're not having
that. Red. So how'd you do today, Don?
I did not trade, brother.
All right.
I did not trade. Bruno, I have no money.
Sometimes sitting on your hands is a good thing.
Yeah. Especially when you don't have a choice.
All right.
But I needed that. I was talking about that earlier, I needed that. So yeah.
I didn't use my full account either. I just did 3 trades total. And but I was very, very smart with it. Just waiting for watching, just doing the highs and the lows, and then I wrote it up right in the midday. I want to say around 12:01. It came AMD came back up to test that 168 level, the high of day, or the high 168.50 came right back up to the same exact spot. I was like, I'm taking this right here. Boop.
Wow.
All right. Today I was in November 408 Charlie Alpha. Let's see if I flew over Red Oak today. I'm pretty sure I did.
Drum roll, please. Did he? I'm taking back.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I did.
See,
look at this
that
thing. Hold on, I'll share it. You definitely saw me today. Hold on a second. Where's my window at? There we go. Where are you at? Right here. Yeah. See this?
Yeah.
Let me minimize
just
this.
a couple of loopy loops.
No, I did a few. I'll walk you right through it. See, I came out, flew southbound, crossed over Ovilla Road, came back over 35. This is called the clearing turn, just clearing the area, making sure nobody's around. Here I did a steep turn, 360 degrees, came back, did another one. Then my instructor took the controls, did one. I came back around, did a chandelle, came back over, flying around in loops, came back over here. Let's see, where's the racetrack? Racetrack's somewhere over here. Then I came down here, did an emergency descent. You see how nice and round, because you got to have these bad boys nice and round and tight. So came back around, came back up, did another chandelle. Now we're just messing around. Came back over here. Did 8s on pylons, not my best one. So there's a point here and a point here, and you got to do like a figure 8. But this one kind of looks a little fugly. Came back around. Then I did another spiral down at Lancaster. Spiral down to the runway. And then, came back up. Did another one. Let me see where we're at. These guys loving this aviation talk. Hold on, 814.
Oh, yeah.
Was it this one? I think it was this one. Yep, here we go. Did another couple more patterns, a couple more in the pattern. Busted out, came back up. Did another power off, 2 power off 180s. 1, 2. Landed that sucker and call it a day. See that? Oh, the screen's white, Dawn.
Yeah, your screen went white.
Uh-oh.
Privileged information.
They didn't want you to see it. Oh, Don's wife's there.
So, Miss Jen?
She's like, I'm out. Wow.
She got camera shy.
I got avocados to cook. I'm out.
She said, "Hey, love you guys." What'd you say about avocados, Bruno?
She got avocados in the oven. I'm out.
Oh wow, Diesel Dan, thank you for the tip, brother. I appreciate you. All right, man.
All right.
You got to get some
Good to see
footage for us, James.
Good to see the chat. Good to see you guys. Missed you guys today.
Missed you too, man.
I'll be here in the morning. I'll be here most of the day.
Cool beans. Cool beans. Well, thank you, F2K26 and James L, Bruno, for coming and hanging out with us. Everybody that's down there in the chat, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Hopefully we'll get some footage of Bruno in the blue skies. See that rhyme? See how I worked that out?
There you go. Yeah.
Thank you for all.
I'll let the girls post it in the chat once I'm airborne.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I will
Peace.
end with Coach's rules as I normally do. Peace, Bruno, and everybody have a good night. Peace and blessings. And I will see you in the pre-market 4 a.m. Love you guys.
Night, y'all.
Yeah. Hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Never lose more than 1 to 3% ever of your total account value in any given day. Always make sure you have stop losses on each and every single trade, whether it's shares or options. Make sure you guys are practicing base hits. Don't be trying to go for those home runs. Everybody be cool with that. Every once in a while, you'll get the home runs. But that comes back to our other rule. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. All right? So if we're getting hammered on something and it's going against you, just get out of there. If you're new to trading, do not trade in the first 30 minutes of the day or the last hour, ever. And if you are new to trading, do not use real money. You should be using simulated trainers, and you can use them on all sorts of different accounts. TD has them. TradingView, you can do rewinds. There's all sorts of stuff. Don't come in with real money blowing up your account. That is not how you want to learn. I want to make you a stock market trader and not just another call-out chaser.
I released a brand new service price. I don't know if anybody saw that. I snuck it in. I snuck in a weekly membership. A weekly membership. We've never done that here at American Dream Trading. We're going to test it out. A weekly membership starting at $50. If you've ever been sitting on the fence and you wanted to join us here, we have 450 people in our Zoom. Now is your opportunity. So you guys right now, if you head on over to AmericanDreamTrading.com, you can sign up for our regular paid membership at $50 a week. So if you've been sitting on the fence and you're like, hey, I want to know what's going on, boom, jump in there.